Hi friends, glad you came to Story. I have one for you today that's by one of my favorite authors, but you might not know this story. It's from a very long time ago, and it's by Arnold Lobel, who did the Frog and Toad stories, An Owl at Home, and Little Pig, Mouse Tales. He's done a lot of stories. This one is called Prince Bertram, the Bad. Uh-oh. What's happening here? On the cover. What do you see? Oh no. Is he hurting? Look at the mommy of the baby. She is really upset. Well, this is strange. Look on the back of the book. Well, that looks kind of exciting. Prince Bertram the Bad. What was Arnold Lobel thinking? Oh, we saw a witch on a broom. And here, again, is the witch on the broom. Here's the title page, Prince Bertram, the Bad, by Arnold Lobel. Arnold Lobel also did his own pictures. He was really an artist. Look at this picture, going through the woods. A lot of these words are notes for grown-ups. They're not part of the story. The story starts here. Once upon a time, a prince was born. There he is. Oh. Long live Prince Bertram, shouted all the people in the kingdom. When a royal baby is born, a lot of people get very excited and want to come and see. His mother and father, the king and queen, were very happy and proud. But Prince Bertram was not a good baby. In his crib in the royal nursery, he cried all the time. Uh-oh. Some babies cry a lot more than other babies. All babies cry some, but Prince Bertram cried constantly. Look at his little face, red from all the crying. When his mother took him to the park, Prince Bertram was not friendly to the other babies. This is the picture we saw earlier where he's grabbing that other baby by the ear. He looks kind of an older baby, bigger than that other child, right? Even before he was old enough to walk, he had torn up all of the roses in the royal garden. Uh-oh. Look at his face. He looks like he's doing something bad on purpose, doesn't he? That's strange. Babies don't usually do bad things on purpose, right? Well, the king and queen hoped that Prince Bertram would grow up to be a good boy anyway. But as each year passed, he grew meaner and naughtier. He had a whole room full of toys, and he had broken every one. Oh dear. His mommy and daddy are looking at all the broken toys. His mom and dad look scared of him, don't they? I wonder what he's so mad about here. The royal coachman. So the royal coachman, this must be in the olden days. They're riding in a carriage instead of a car. And the coachman is the driver of the carriage, right? The royal coachman did not like Prince Bertram. He would ride through the town blowing pebbles at the people with his pea shooter. So he had a little straw, and he would blow little rocks at people and surprise them. That's not a surprise anyone wants. The royal cook would not even speak to Prince Bertram. He had thrown 4 spiders into the chicken noodle soup. Oh no, that would ruin the soup, and then the cook would have to start all over again. Oh dear. The swans in the royal lake would not swim near Prince Bertram. He made terrible noises and horrible faces to frighten them. Scaring animals is really bad for real. If only a spanking would do some good, the king sighed. his hands were red and sore because he had to spank Prince Bertram every day. Do you even know what a spanking is? Sometimes parents hit their kids when they're bad. I hope that your parents don't do that to you, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes grown-ups will lose their temper and then they might hit. But that's not a good idea, right? Prince Bertram just looks mad. I don't think that's going to work to get Prince Bertram to be good. Do you? Of all the children in the whole kingdom, there was not one as mean and nasty as Prince Bertram. Everyone called him Prince Bertram the Bad. So that's what all the other kids called him. He's the only one that looks upset in this picture. One morning, Prince Bertram sat in the highest castle tower, hitting the birds with stones from his slingshot. I almost have trouble reading this book because being mean to animals is so not okay. And it just makes me really upset. But then I have to read this book because you'll see at the end what happens. He saw a large, long-nosed black bird in the sky, and so he hit that too. It was not a long-nosed black bird, was it? It was a witch passing by on her broomstick. What do you think will happen now? Do you think she'll just fly away and say, "Oh well, he's just a child. He probably didn't mean to hit me with that rock. It's fine"? Do you think she'll say that? Well, the witch was very angry with Prince Bertram. She pointed a finger at him, and she shouted, "Alakabim!" Prince Bertram was quickly changed into a small, scaly dragon. "That will teach you to throw stones at me," said the witch, as she flew away. Oh boy, I don't think he was expecting that, to be changed to a dragon. "Mama! Papa! Help!" called Prince Bertram. The king and queen were startled. "What has happened to our boy?" they cried. Clouds of smoke and fire came out of Prince Bertram's mouth. "What shall we do?" shouted the queen. "He will set fire to the window curtains." "That boy has been acting like a beast for so long, he has turned into a dragon," said all of the people in the kingdom. "There's nothing left of Prince Bertram but the crown on his head." Well, now everybody thought it was a little bit funny. They started thinking it was a joke, and they came to the castle every day to laugh. Prince Bertram was tired of being laughed at. He was a very unhappy dragon. Well, Prince Bertram doesn't have a lot of friends, does he? Because he was always mean. And now they're being mean to him by laughing. Oh, that's not going to make the problem any better. One night, Prince Bertram took some ginger snaps from the royal pantry and decided to run away. There was a big forest near the castle where many lions and porcupines and other beasts lived. The animals growled and roared at him, and they ate all of his ginger snaps. He's just a little dragon after all. Things are really not working out. The animals thought he was strange, and no one would play with him. Even the birds made fun of him. Prince Bertram was lonely and sad. Soon winter came. The wind grew cold, and the snow began to fall. Prince Bertram tried to keep himself warm with the fire from his breath. He wished that he were safely home in the castle with his mother and father. Oh, even though Prince Bertram was bad, I'm starting to feel sorry for him. He's trying to breathe on himself to keep warm. Are you feeling sad for Prince Bertram? Or do you think that because he was bad, that's what he gets? Some people think that. Well, I don't think that. I hope that things change. On the coldest day of the winter, Prince Bertram was walking through the forest looking for something to eat all by himself. Suddenly, he saw 2 legs with shoes sticking out of a snowbank. Whose shoes do you think they are? Prince Bertram dug into the snow and was surprised to find the very same witch who had changed him into a dragon. She had lost her way while flying through the snowstorm and had fallen, broomstick and all, into a deep snowbank. Prince Bertram quickly opened his mouth and blew a big breath of hot fire and smoke. The fire melted the ice, and the witch opened her eyes. He decided to save her. He could have decided, she's the one who turned me into a dragon. She's a bad witch. I'm not going to help. But that's not what happened. He decided to be helpful. And he saved her from being frozen. You saved my life, said the witch. Dear dragon, what is your name? Well, I used to be Prince Bertram until I threw a stone at you, said Prince Bertram sadly. The witch remembered what she had done. Oh, bless my broom, she said. Even witches make mistakes. She pointed a finger and she shouted, Alakaboop! And at once, Prince Bertram was a boy again. The witch flew Prince Bertram home, and the king and the queen were overjoyed to see him. They missed their little boy, didn't they? I wonder how long he was gone. Must have been a while. He was in the snow. The witch stayed for lunch. Here comes the cook in the background, bringing them some food. And then she gave Prince Bertram and his mother and father a ride on her broom for fun. And as they flew over the kingdom and the people cried, Look, Prince Bertram has come back, and he's no longer a beast. That night, at bedtime, Prince Bertram heard a voice outside his window. Goodbye, Bert. Stay well, said the witch. And then she flew off into the evening sky. Do you think that's a true story? Well, first of all, witches don't look like that. That's a funny idea from Halloween. But also, can kids really be bad? I don't think so. Usually kids just might make a mistake, and they're still learning, right? It's a little hard to understand why Prince Bertram liked being bad. He was always smiling when he was making those bad choices, but the good news is he decided to be different as he got a little older, right? Well, that story is full of a lot of different feelings, isn't it? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're listening to my stories. I miss the kids I usually get to see. I hope I get to see you again soon. Bye.